Hello. It's been really busy. I've just been putting the shapes trying to reconnect. I hope it's not being too disruptive on the video. I don't know why the Wi-Fi's suddenly gone a bit skew-iff. It's been fine today, but it's really humid. I don't know if it's about to storm, and we can get a bit affected by that phone signal Wi-Fi. So if I suddenly disappear, sorry, I know that's why it is. So my loves, it's been really nice with those of you who do come and connect in the group to see and hear all that you've been up to, what's going on with your family and everything that's happening. But I want to make sure for those of you who aren't in that space that you get a chance to hear me and receive my love and know that you are thought of, that you are a big part of this community by your presence here. Even if you don't show up and share a lot of your story, or you don't come in with many comments, just your presence and intention in this space is everything, and we all feed into the energy of this community and our intention to uplift our children and young people and all of our PDA community through our heart's intention. That's really important and really powerful. Okay, so I've got my cards here and I'm going to pull one of these. That one just popped. So these are our Wisdom for Healing cards that we always go to. And the card that's come through today is Break Negative Habits. So just notice where that lands for you. What does that message hold for you? Where's that giving you a nudge? Where is it giving you a bit of inspiration, a bit of guidance, a bit of help? And of course, if you know my work at all, this breaking habits, breaking patterns is all about what I do, because I share EFT tapping. We'll do a little bit in a minute. And it's all about breaking up our patterns and our habits that are not conscious and are running the show, and bringing our awareness to them and actually changing and transforming them is something that you can do using EFT tapping really simply and really quickly. So we'll do a little bit of that. I'll read the back of the card and see what guidance that has for you. It says, today's lesson: be cognizant of the negative practice you engage in that causes you to lose power, and work on changing that situation. This could be thinking negative thoughts, overeating, or being constantly late. Your goal is to recognise that modifying or releasing unproductive habits can be challenging and even unpleasant, but it's essential that you do so. It's interesting that, isn't it? Challenging and even unpleasant in that transition. I was talking about the transition with the solstice. And as we're making changes, even when we can see the place we want to go to, the place that we're heading to, they're kind of like the place we program on the sat nav that we're heading to, we want to go there. That looks really good. You know, that's where I want to be. The actual journey there can feel like a block, because it can feel too hard. It can feel too bumpy. It can feel like scary. It can feel lonely, you know, so we don't want to make that journey. So we can really reach into our support to go on that journey, because we deserve to be at that destination that we're looking at. We really do. And it doesn't have to be so hard. It really doesn't have to be hard. We make it hard. Not consciously, but we do make it hard. We put a lot of blocks in our own path that just don't need to be there. And just ask yourself, what if it was easy? What if it was simple? What if I could just decide to change this right now and just see what you can let in? What if I could just decide to go there and let that be okay, and not carry any guilt, any shame, any big bag on my back of this is complicated, this is hard, you know, any stories of what are people going to say, what are people going to think? What if I just could let it be easy and go? It's just nice just to ponder that sometimes, isn't it? What if I could just let it be simple? And when we can't, or the bits that we can't, we've got techniques like EFT tapping to support us, and we've got our community to support us. So we can come and lean and share and be mirrors for each other and hold space for each other to say, oh, I really want to change this pattern. I really want to change this habit. You know, when we're thinking about our parenting, it can be, I really want to be more flexible. I really want to be more relaxed about this. I really want to worry less about that. I really want to have more ease around that, but I don't know how. And sometimes people can reflect to us something they're hearing in us, or even give us really like productive ideas. Maybe we find people who have walked that path and can give us something that we can let in, that maybe like, oh, okay, yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way. Maybe I can try that. And sometimes even with that, we feel like there's just these blocks inside us. And then we can turn to our EFT tapping. So notice for you now, if something's coming up for you that you want to change around a habit, and maybe you're noticing that inner resistance, that feeling of brr, or that push against, or that I want to run, or I want to hide away. And, you know, notice how that's showing up for you. Is it a sensation in your body? Is it a thought? Is it a feeling? Is it a memory of something, or a thought of a particular person? Is there a fear or a wobble or an anger showing up? Just notice what's there for you. And as you notice that, just start tapping on the side of your hand with me and just saying, even though I've got this block, I'm a great person. And it's okay to be where I am. Even though I've got this block, this resistance, I accept myself right where I am, doing my best, and I'm doing just fine. Even now I've got this resistance, this block. I love and accept myself, and I'm doing an amazing job, and I'm flipping brilliant. Okay, and then on the eyebrow. Even though I've got this resistance, I've got this block, I've got this barrier, I don't know how to get over this hurdle, I don't know how to move forward, I don't know how to let this go. I'm doing just fine. I'm okay, I'm safe. I don't know how to release this block, but I'm willing to. I'm open to seeing how. I don't know how, but that's okay. I'm open to trying, I'm open to seeing, I'm open to inspiration and nudges. I don't really know how, but I'm doing all right. I'm all right where I am, and I love and accept myself. I really love and appreciate myself right where I am. I'm doing an amazing job. I'm a great parent. I'm a loving parent. I'm only human. I'm doing my best, taking this a step at a time. I can only be where I am. I deserve to go towards that goal. I deserve to go over there. I know that I'm worthy. I want to make it simple, but I don't know how. I want it to be easy, but I don't believe it can. I want to be light about this. I want to stay open. But it feels heavy and blocked and hard and difficult, and I feel really stubborn and stuck around it. I feel like this is who I am. I've always been like this. It's all I've known. I don't know if I can be any different. And if I can never be any different, if this is where I stay, I choose to unconditionally flipping love and accept myself, because I'm great and I'm wonderful and I'm worthy of all good things right where I am. But I want to be open. I choose to stay open. I'm open to guidance and inspiration. I'm open to support. I'm open to ideas. I love and accept myself where I am, and I'm open to movement. I deserve to move forward. I deserve for this to be easy. I want it to be simple. I'm just going to stay in that imaginary place. What if this was so simple? What if I was a different person? How would I move forward with this? I'm open to knowing what I really need to let go of, what I need to put down right now in order to have everything that I want and deserve. I'm worthy of that. I'm worthy of feeling better, being in that place that feels better. I'm worthy of letting go of these habits that aren't serving me. Part of me is ready, and I'm open to letting go of all the parts that aren't. I love and accept myself. I'm doing an amazing job right where I am, and I deeply and completely accept myself. I hope that felt good. If you've never done any tapping before, you might be noticing that you're like yawning, sighing, or just showing signs of relaxation as your energy is moving and releasing, and that's just really positive. If you notice a big emotional wave come up, just give yourself a moment to be with it. It can really unblock your emotions as you unblock that energy, and sometimes it can take us aback. We don't really know it's been sitting there and it just suddenly pops up. So if you're really getting like inspirational thoughts coming through, you might want to take a minute just to jot some things down, just to help you to track that and see what's going on. But just take care of yourself. You don't need to do anything special, but just give yourself a moment, give yourself a beat, give yourself a breath. That's always good advice, especially for us parents. And speaking of which, I've had about 160 messages while I've been doing this, so it's my time to go and give some attention to my daughter who clearly needs something. So I'm going to cut this now, send you off with lots of love and all my good intentions, and I will see you very soon. Mwah.